Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Week 10 rankings of Big Brother SS19. This meeting is being recorded, I know that, and these words will be on the record forever. Welcome to the worst season that Big Brother SS has ever seen due to the pure stupidity, audacity, and downright dumb fuckery of these freaking players that I have to sit and watch. Every season, there is one rankings where it is just uh-uh feelings, lots of feelings from Steven and I, especially me.
Oh, I have
And I
feelings
was
too.
like, is that one from the season gonna be when we gave everyone pictures? Nope, it's gonna be this one. It is this one because I have things to say. Some things are positive, but most of them are really, really negative. This is the bad place.
This is the bad place. You know what?
Um,
We're really excited for season 20. We had to get a bad season out of the way.
Oh my God. And they all feel it too. That's the thing. All the players feel it. It's like, yeah, the season just sucks. You have this is
Your show.
my God.
So we just had a double eviction. Jen was sent home in the first eviction
In the stupidest eviction I've ever seen in my entire life.
by a vote of 3-2. Andrew finally got his first HOH hold.
About damn time.
All right, he's won 4 vetoes. Let's
I know. I'm like, if he keeps winning the veto, like let's wake
yeah.
it up and win an HOH.
Justin and Rachel on the block. Adrian pulls out a veto win.
Because of course, yeah, why not?
Is it a full moon today? No, it's not. It's not. Saves Rachel under the assumption that Andrew's putting up Isaiah, puts up Zoe instead. Justin is evicted unanimously.
My God.
I'm really rooting for your team right now.
Let's look at the draft. I mean, actually no. Let's do the draft at the end. I
Yeah,
I,
I
I
agree.
want to talk about who I'm rooting for after I talk through the dumb fuckery that just happened.
Okay, Adrian.
You know what, Adrian? You know what? Screw it. Why not? Why not? I clap and I cheer because for the first time, actually, no, I can't give him too much credit because, like, no, but I will. Adrian, this time, at the very least, when his number one ally in this game, Jen, was on the block, who, mind you, Jen sent in a diary room this week that was like, wait, does Adrian, like, view me as his final two? Like, I never said that, which I thought was hilarious. That's gonna make a great edit.
Which in a normal week we would be deducting him for, I feel like.
Yes, but he stayed true to voting for Jen and did, at least in theory, I think he thought that he was very clear with Andrew and Zoe about doing so. Ultimately, he wasn't clear enough because he spent so much time on the phone with Isaiah, leading Isaiah on into thinking that Isaiah was doing something. And while he was doing that, though, he was telling Zoe, like, yeah, Isaiah's on the phone with me and is like really trying to convince me to evict Jen. What he did not say was,
I'm
and
not.
it's not working, and I'm not going to do that. So now Zoe is thinking that the numbers aren't going to be there. So now Zoe is freaking out, and we'll get to Zoe later. But like, Adrian, I literally just needed you to text the two people being like, this is happening. But people don't use their words in this game. With all of that said, then Adrian won the veto in the double eviction, and he used it to save Rachel, a move that personally I don't hate at all. Um, he knew that Justin would be going. Justin did go. Might as well use it to solidify that bond with someone else in that game. I don't hate it. I've been giving Adrian crap. Um, and I still think that he has no shot to win the game. When we revealed in the jury chat that he won the veto, everyone like laughed. That sounds mean. But it's like just like what is he doing? However, because I am like good job, Adrian, this week, I will raise my score to a 4. So congratulations, Adrian. You're at a 4 now.
And I'm raising from a 2 to a 4 as well. I actually like I think we're on opposite planet. I think we've gotten on the spaceship. It's taking us to an unknown place, and it turns out it is opposite planet. Um, I cannot believe I'm raising my score on Adrian this week, especially after we did rankings for last week 5 hours ago. What happened was that 6 hours ago, and I was certainly not thinking about raising my score at that point. Um, it's just today's been batshit. Like I cannot believe that just happened. And Adrian was a steady voice and all of that. Like literally, what is going on here? I agree. The veto move I think was the right move. I don't think it's his fault that he got blindsided with the replacement nominee, and we'll talk about Andrew, but I'm going to be at a 4 as well, which is insane.
I want Adrian to make it to the final two.
Against Trista, so Trista will win.
Yes, but I want Adrian and Tristan there. I want the two people that everyone has kept around at every fucking fork in the road in this game to be like, oh, well, they're not going to win. Well, guess what? Maybe they will. Because now they make up 1/3 of the people left. And everyone thinks that they'll be the one to survive against them. Hasn't happened yet.
All right, Andrew.
Andrew. Okay, here's what I'll say about Andrew. I'm going to start and be nice because it's nice to be nice. And thank God that when he won HOH, he wasn't stupid as all hell. He put up Justin and Rachel. I mean, even still, I think he should have put up Justin and Isaiah. After the way that he was talking to Isaiah this week, the fact that Isaiah did not go up on Andrew's HOH is crazy to me, actually. Unfortunately for Andrew, we are now leaving this week, and he pissed off Zoe, who could have been maybe someone. And like now, we're moving into the final 6, where everyone in the game, except Adrian and maybe Trista, are against you and coming for you, number 1, and your outgoing HOH. So unless Adrian pulls out this next HOH competition, Andrew will surely be on the block. Next veto, we'll see. He could do great, maybe not. It's not one where I'm like, this is one that Andrew will win. I feel like we've been able to come into previous competitions and be like, oh, this is going to be an Andrew comp. I'm not confident that this next veto is going to be an Andrew comp. So we'll see. I feel like, I don't know. I'm like, no, I'm honestly, I'm going to stay at my 3, and it is for this reason. Jen had no business going home tonight. Jen had no business going home tonight. That was Andrew's number 1 of the game. And the reason also why he went home, why Jen went home, was because Andrew didn't use his words. It was like 8:45 that he decided to get back on his phone and texted people and was like, yeah, what have you heard? Well, I'm voting for Jen to stay. And then like literally as all the like them not using their words, not you don't even have to be crazy active, but you just need to more than 10 minutes before the eviction confirm to people what you're definitely doing. Because even still, they were talking of like, oh, well, it could be this or this. No, you need to confirm with your people because you allowed people to get in everyone's heads. That's what happened through a chain of events. You allowed Rachel and Isaiah to get in people's heads. So it's still a 3 for me because he is the number 1 target moving into next week. And I think like realistically, do I see Andrew comping to the? Am I being too harsh? Is he playing well enough?
No, I'm giving him a 3.
No, like that's the thing. He's not playing well enough. Andrew didn't talk at all during this eviction, and he should have saved Jen. And we should
Honestly,
be
I would have
here.
given him a 2 if he didn't come out and win this
Oh,
HOH.
same. Yeah.
It's hard that we're ranking in the same week because I definitely would have given him a 2 for the last eviction. So I'm just like I'm mad that the result of this eviction was decided because someone didn't want to talk to somebody else and there was like confusion. Like that just makes me upset. And it's like laziness almost. I'm just like
It
frustrated.
literally is laziness.
But you know what? Him winning HOH was what was deserved with the other side. So whatever. I'm mad at everybody. Like I'm not even like, oh, I'm mad at him and I'm happy for the other side. Like I'm mad at everybody.
Oh no, we're gonna keep going through this list. Isaiah, if I have to watch Isaiah send another singular text in this game, it will have been too much. It will have been too much. Isaiah, welcome to um the classification of player that I like to call whiny.
Well, he just said I have no words in his diary room.
Isaiah is someone he Isaiah has absolutely no grasp on planet Earth what is going on in this game. He is so delusionally, respectfully, Isaiah, love you, up his own ass about what he thinks is going on, and is like trying to order Rachel around on when to talk to people, and is convinced that he's convincing Adrian to do something, and that we can backdoor Zoe, and we're mad at Justin for not doing his knobs. And I'm like, Isaiah, you literally have no shade, done nothing to get yourself here. The only like it was Justin doing like I hate to say that. That sounds so harsh. But like everything Isaiah has done has actively screwed him over more. If anything, the way that he spoke to Jen and Andrew and Adrian and all of them this week and like was trying to play in their face and play stupid, all three of them texted their DRs and was like, "Can Isaiah stop being dumb and stupid?" Like I actually like I think he lost all three of their jury votes in this singular past 36 hours. Um he just doesn't have a grasp of what's going on, and then he wants to there are people in this game like Jen and Andrew that are like talking to Isaiah like when they were on the block, and they're like, I mean, you're aligned with Justin and Rachel and y'all are friends, and that's the just that. Like, you don't have to play in my face. And Isaiah will still be like, well, hold on. I'm trying to come to you because you're on the bottom to work with you. And if you don't want to take that, then you don't have to. But I'm not working. It's like Isaiah, the jig is up. They know. And you like it comes off as like demeaning almost. Like it's just bad. Just bad. Heightened emotions are lowering scores more, but I'm giving Isaiah a 3. The fact like I think he lost so much credibility in the jury this week.
Me too. I'm giving him a 3 as
And
well. Yeah, you finish. Sorry.
and he had just no grasp about flipping this vote. Um, I think that now that Justin's gone, he is the next person up on that chop. Like Justin was his biggest shield. So now I think if the other side wins this HOH, like I think Adrian puts him up. And granted, that's the only other, and I think Zoe puts him up
I'm
too.
gonna be a 3, and honestly, it's not a 2 because I think it was well played that he stayed off the block during the double eviction. I do think that was partially him that he was responsible for him being safe. Granted, I think going now into the final 6 as we have 1 week left in the game, these scores are really mostly going to be about positioning and what your odds are to win the season. And I'm not loving it for Isaiah. So 3 for me as well. And yeah, I was so excited to be at a yellow score this week or last week. Back down. Jen, 10.
Literally, Jen did not deserve this. Jen should be here in the final 6 right here and right now. And she put up a phenomenal campaign, made all the correct points, even had Rachel going like, damn, that was like, yeah, I agree with you. If only like I didn't know where all the alliances stood and I need you out. She literally went home because of other people's laziness and stupidity. It was the correct move for her to stay for 3 of these people. And they dropped the ball because they did not know how to literally send a text to each other that said, I'm keeping Jen and here's the numbers. Can we count to 3? 1, 2, 3. Look, I can do it. It may be hard to spell sometimes for me, but at least I can count. Which you people cannot do. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Jen deserves so much more. She should have had 3 votes to stay, and therefore I'll give her a 3.
Jen, she didn't have the votes, Rivera.
No, literally, I was on FaceTime with Gabby and Juan, and I was like,
Which I
her
just saw,
nickname
by the way. I'm like, what is going on?
her nickname this season came back to bite her. Jen, we don't have the votes, Rivera. Um, Yeah. I yeah, it's gonna be a 3 for me because she should have stayed and she put up a great fight. Um and I am so livid that she's gone.
Jen had a phenomenal run this season. I think she came into this as being the person who applied's friend. She's older than the cast. Um, I was kind of worried about her socializing and knowing how to play. She is so funny. She has a reaction video for everything. She knows everything about Big Brother. She came in and was ready to dive into the experience and did it so well. Almost went home, was the first juror, reset the week, found the power, put in the work. She deserves to be higher than some of these stupid people. I'm giving her a 4, and this is my show, and I really don't give a fuck, to be honest. Like,
And you know what?
and she should be here. So I really don't care.
We love you, Jen. Legendary. Dare I say it?
I think I've given maybe 3 people, oh, 3 evicted house guests above a 3. I remember one of them being Aaron at some
Donovan?
point. Yeah, some point.
I mean, it would have only been 5.
At some point, I remember that.
Okay.
Okay, Justin.
Justin, this is how I imagine Justin going out. And Justin left here because he did not have the social connections. He left too many people out to dry where he was close to the people that he was close with. And he has been, no shade, I said it a little last week, very lucky with how the HOHs have panned out. And I don't mean luck in terms of like it had nothing to do with him. Like I think he chose very good allies. He knew he's experienced in these games. He knew where I think this power would come from. But literally, like he just left too many people out to dry. Trista, Adrian, Andrew, just like not even messaging them. He's barely been messaging his own allies because I think he's like been bored of this game. And you know what, Justin? Me too. Me too. I'm so sorry for the standard that you were witnessing of players around you. It's normally a little better than this because I think that Justin has had a good strategic mind for this game. Socially, he has not been with it, and that's why he went home here. Um, and that's kind of that. I think he was the front runner. Um, but the front runners get taken out. Which is why I'm very excited to talk about this next person. Um, and yeah, I don't even know what to give him. Like it just kind of like happened. Like he's just gone now. He was the HOH this week as well, mind you, that took out Jen. Um, which like that was good for him.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be at a 3.
I think I'm gonna be at a 3 too. And his tea got spilled. And that's all there is to say about that.
Yeah, no, he had a great week last week, and I think he was about to fumble it when he was like, "Yeah, I don't really care what happens," and he absolutely should have wanted Jen out. Um,
Him saying he wanted Jen out is what ended up sending her home
yeah,
at the 11th hour.
wow, this is like unprecedented, I think. But I really liked having Justin. I wish. I feel like this is a good point for him to go out. Actually, I didn't want him to. We needed to break up that 3.
No shades to Justin. I didn't want to see him win this game.
Yeah. Wow. This is literally, I think, unprecedented how many people have red scores, like the percentage of people. Also,
Yeah.
I hate to break it to you about our ranking system. I did just find this.
Oh, Aaron had a 5.5 on the week she
I
went
guess
home.
it was the last. I don't
It
know.
was the final 4. I feel like that's like I feel like that has happened before in that final week.
Oh my god.
Rachel.
Actually,
Oh, okay. No, keep going.
no, I don't have anything to say. I'm just reacting to the season.
Yeah, no, this season is dog shit. It's really bad. It's really bad. Um, there's no cognitive brain cells that these people have. Um, okay, let's move on. Rachel. This is the one person that I'm actually going to sing the high heavens praises of. This week, Rachel, let's look at the board. The one person on this board that Rachel has no control in the game over is Jen. And she was the person that was sent home because Rachel, not Isaiah, not Justin, but Rachel was the one to get into Zoe's mind and flip her around silly sideways, got Justin to say that, yeah, I want Jen gone. It was Rachel. Rachel did that. Now we move into the double eviction. Rachel has individual relationships with everyone left in the game. Doesn't matter who she's up on the block against, she will stay. She goes up on the block next to Justin on Andrew's HOH, and that is because of how the last vote played out. I think Andrew is the one person that really sees through Rachel. However, Adrian wins the veto, and due to the fact that Rachel has the social connections and pull with Adrian, with Trista, clearly with Zoe, clearly with Isaiah, who's her number one, she gets saved with the veto. Would she have stayed against Justin either way? 100,000%. But she came off the block. That is a huge boost for her resume. I am now starting to see in the jury and in the game that people are talking about Rachel's threat level. It's starting to happen where all of a sudden, especially now that Justin's gone, I think that talk of Rachel's a threat is starting to circle. But I don't think that people are ready to necessarily take her out when you have the bumbling fool Isaiah bumbling his mouth, when you have veto legend Andrew still running amok in the game, and you have Zoe who's sitting there ready to be backdoored at a moment's notice by anyone who doesn't get their immediate way with one of the two of them. Rachel Lefko, I do not apologize for ever saying that I did not understand how you win games, because it has still been a very silent win if it's going to happen, in my opinion. However, a silent win can be an impressive one. It is reminding me a lot of from Big Brother Canada 6, Paris. It is a very Paris game that she's playing. It is all social connections and leveraging that. And she is someone that does a great job at talking with people, and I think about making them feel good about her. Is she controlling this game masterfully by any means? No. But I think she is constantly putting herself in the position to always be better than someone else. And that is what it's going to take this season. I will be raising my score, and I will be giving Rachel Lefko an 8 because no one else deserves it. And that is that.
I'm trying to think of reasons not to give her a good score, and I'm really failing.
The reason would be that Justin has gone home. But honestly, I think that is like,
I don't even think that's like terrible.
it needed to happen within the next 2 weeks anyway.
Yeah. You know what? I'm with you. I'll go up to an 8 on Rachel. And usually I'm the balancer out when Scott oversins the Rachel praise. But I am agreeing with it. I think we could be seeing her do really well. I will say, Scott, I feel really bad for us in the next week because these individual competitions are going to be terrible.
They're going to be hell. They're going to be hell.
These people are all terrible. Adrian, no need to say more. Andrew's not very good at these like slidesy competitions. Isaiah is also not. Rachel, I think we still have yet to see. Trista, I literally, if there's anything like the last veto that she was in that I did for her, like she might as well not even open up the Zoom. And Zoe, I think will be there to do pretty well, actually. So I honestly could see, we'll get to Zoe, but I honestly could see like really heavy dominance from her going into the last few. We'll talk about that. But yeah, I agree with everything with you on Rachel. She did lose Justin, but I think it's not necessarily a bad thing at the final 7, going into the final 6, to be losing someone who like pretty much feel like people really know that's connected to you. So oy vey.
Wow.
Oy vey. What can we do to deserve this? Like, where is the karma coming from? Did
I don't
somebody
know.
hex us recently? Like, was somebody mad in season 18?
Liz,
Does Liz hex people too?
Liz, did you hex us?
At Liz Goffin.
Is this your doing?
Okay. Krista.
I, oh my God.
Who knew that in like the week 3 rankings, by week 10, we would still be talking
Trista's
about
in
it?
final six. Who knew? Hold on. Let's talk about this. In the week three rankings, no, not even the week three, in the week two rankings, we sat here and we said, Trista will be next. And then it will be Helene, and the season is going to be boring. Did the season be boring? Yes. However,
We weren't
did I
all
think
wrong.
at this point, would four of the five members of Not the House Chat be evicted and Trista is still here? Never in a million years would I have guessed that. And you know what, Trista, I mean it when I say it this time. This is not a joke. I want Trista to win this game because tonight, all of these stupid people, and by all these stupid people, I mean Zoe, sat there and evicted Jen over Trista because of the endgame threat that Jen faces. And sure, she does, but everyone thinks that like Trista is never going to be like we can take out Trista whenever. She hasn't gone home yet. And I want Trista to sit at the end and give her case and be like, all you people thought you could take me out at any time, but here I am, and I beat all of you. And I think the jury will bend over and vote for her. That's the dream, at least.
Justin
Um,
did say, Trista, you have no chance of winning. I hope that was a fake out to be like, now her threat level's lower. Her threat level.
um,
And you know what was funny? Justin was evicted, and he said that about Trista, that Trista has no shot of winning the game. And in her DR, she said, Justin, fuck you. You also have no shot at winning this game.
I the it happened. His eviction happened, and the first DR that Trista said in is just in all caps. Justin, fuck you.
And
I
you
was
know, I'm going to read the next one. Also, Justin nominated me because I didn't say congratulations when he won HOH. Who the hell do you think you are? Get over yourself. You are being carried by Bryce and Ryan. Pipe the help down, and I don't need your funky ass jury vote.
I love her. I literally love her so much.
Okay, what's
I'm
your score going to be?
I honestly can I give the Trista the first ever question mark? Like I don't know what the hell to do with her.